What does 2026 look like for getting this bill done?
Everybody's working really hard on it. Everybody wants to get it done. I think it is coming down to kind of rolling up your sleeves and getting into the nitty gritty. And so we just have to see how that goes. But I think it's like a top priority. So we'll just have to see what happens in, January and February.
And then the CFTC will play a role in implementing some of those rulemakings, right? I know you implemented the CEO Advisory Council, who will probably help with some of that, but a lot of that will fall on the CFTC.
All of the different drafts of market structure legislation contemplate the agencies writing rules, right? Whichever agencies it falls to. I mean, if you look at Genius Act implementation, right, the bank regulators have to draft rules under that act to implement Genius. So it's the same thing with market structure legislation. So yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why it's so important to have Mike over at the agency, because Mike was a law firm partner. He was the SEC Crypto Task Force Chief Counsel. He was a senior advisor, senior counsel to SEC Chairman Paul Atkins. I mean, when job number one is writing rules, you want somebody who can be really hands-on, who has the technical expertise to make sure that we get the rules right, because it's really hard to change rules. I mean, kind of the big thing that I was doing all year that sort of nobody really paid attention to, but I was literally cleaning up 15 years of Dodd-Frank mess. I mean, all of these no action letters, all of these rules that were overly burdensome, duplicative, unnecessary, excessively costly. I mean, just from cleaning up Dodd-Frank, 15 years of just the CFTC just trying to rush to get something out and not really paying attention if it was good or not good. So that took 15 years to fix it. And I estimate that we have probably saved the industry or market participants hundreds of millions of dollars in compliance costs just from having these, duplicative, unnecessary, excessive requirements, some of which the CFTC realized right in 2012 when it implemented the rules, like immediately kind of figured out that they didn't work, provided relief back then, but, never created sort of durable clarity around it, right? And so it's important that we don't repeat past mistakes with this market structure legislation.